Peace, peace, peace. Divine understanding, born of law. Now we do it, set the record straight, ancient order, free Asiatic. So what we're doing first is we're looking at the numbers, because that was one of the main tricks. Instead of leaving it as 357, say 357, and then 248, they switched these two. So you would think it would be 247 and 358. So that was the first trick. But the Masons know it's 357 and 248. And they know the tree of good and evil and the neutrality. The chakras. They know the chakras coming down. See? Like that. So if you look at those chakras, you can see that it's really 357. And if you go into C.C. Zane, Qubalistic Tree of Life, to Tarot cards, all of that reveals that it's 357, right? So now let's look at the creation of the universe. So we're going to go with the three circles at the top, symbolic to triple darkness. Double is the duality of darkness. And then what we see when we look past the stars, in between each star, you're at that level when you're looking at that. To get to triple darkness, you have to get completely out of starlight. So like Elijah said, and I don't think you'll be able to do that. You won't be able to get out of starlight. So now let's look at the equilibrium of the Qubalistic Tree of Life. The universe is the Qubalistic Tree of Life, and the Zohar and all that, right? And in creation, whatever the case may be, however you see that level, right? So from 1 through 10. So 10 is the world of flesh. That is the tangible world. 9 and up, these are the intangible worlds, right? So the mathematical equations are moving in threes. So what you'll have is these three first made manifest. They had their equilibrium come. Something to that effect right here. They get their equilibrium. And then once the equilibrium is manifested, so what you'll see is they'll come together. Right? They'll come together. The manifestation will start coordinating itself so they can connect. So what happens is the first triple one, they did their thing. And then you get the big explosion. And then the next time they come back around now they equal up with this one. They start doing that. And then those triples go. They explode. 3, 6, right? They explode. And then once they level up, their base is leveled up, then they go on and they do their best to bring these together, make them equal up. So when this part explodes, because this isn't here, when this part explodes, when that middle part right here, this part went from Tifereth to born. So equality to born explodes. This one stayed stable because it was already had stabilized, right? And so this one explodes. And so now we get to the point where they get their full complement, because they've been around long enough to get their full complement. And so you see the full coming together of the mathematics. The mathematics is coming together. And once the math comes together and they get to do this, where they are together like that, they're really coming together. So I let you get a good look at that. Right, so they're coming together. And so what happens is the stabilizing between 1, 2, and 3 stabilizes. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stabilize. They explode, they come back together, they stabilize. So when 3 exploded and stabilized, then 4, 5, 6 had to come together and then exploded and it stabilized. And now they're all together. And then 7, 8, and 9 came together. They exploded. Then they stabilized. Now they're all together like that. Then the world of flesh can come, where the physical composition can make itself manifest. And you see it happen in the womb. From knowledge to born, right? From knowledge to born, the baby's in the womb till everything stabilizes. And then it's born on the 9th month. 10, 11, and 12 have been on the planet a year, right? Been on the planet a year. The colonizer teaches you not to count air particles of a clot of blood attach itself to the uterus wall. So that's pretty much it. So you know that's triple darkness. That's the double dark, the duality of darkness. This is what you see in darkness, the limit of space, what you see when you looking into the starlight in between each star. And this is the universe stabilizing. Finally, we hit where we're at on Malkuth, the physical realm of the universe. Because this physical realm is only in 10, right? Remember that. So from knowledge to born is in the womb. Sometime they come out and guard, but that's not normal. That's called premature. Something happened, made that baby come out. Peace. Divine understanding, born of light. Now we do it. Set the record straight. Ancient order, free Asiatic, son of man, 7. Peace.